Alright, so final race of the IGT series. Kyalami, South Africa. Greatest before you, Matt Higgs. Lentini, don't know his first name, he's new. Stop Mill, Justin Swan, Andrew Anderson, Mr. Coconuts, aka Sebastian Luis Alexander, Travis Walls, Douglas Grote, James Butler, Joel Vandervalk. Not a good day for me, and not a good day for my teammates either, John Picha and Wayne Hutchison. The season has not started yet, but we are off to a bad start. Is it just like the Mercedes not being particularly strong here? I don't know. There's no one to compare us to, which is a tad bit annoying. But I can't imagine it's the car. It's got to be. I mean, I'm the fastest of the three of us, and I did not practice nearly enough. Got some stuff going on in real life, and also trying to make everyone happy as far as adminning this series to the best of my abilities. And it failed today because our custom entry list did not work. So, problems already beginning. That being said, it does appear to be a little bit of a mid-engine car fest. So, I mean, a little bit of very vague reassurance there. And we're going to kick this off. It's going to be 1 hour long of Kyalami, and we'll do what we can.
Fuck!
Man, that was a second down too on the last corner.
God damn it.
Double check the fuel and such. 66 liters. We're going to take 50 on at our pit stop. That is the wrong pit strategy.
James.
So, there we go.
Can you please stop going faster than me in the car I usually drive and you hate?
Sorry.
Alright, good luck everybody. Remember, you got one pit stop that you need to do. And you must take tires. Fuel is optional, but recommended.
What in the heck has just happened?
What do you mean?
All the setups went crazy, guys.
Yeah, my setup completely went to something bananas.
Mine did too. My setup, I'm having to redo my setup really fast.
Didn't you save your setup so that you can just reload it real quick?
Absolutely. And I backed it up 2 more times, so I had like perfect setup 1, 2, 3, and they're all wrong.
I'm pointing the wrong way.
Mine says dampers all are at 8.
Well, that has me nervous.
Yes, exactly what mine did.
I just used default.
Same.
Now you do a couple of tweaks. Oh geez, someone actually did spawn backwards.
I have no idea how driving.
They should have left the server and rejoined. That would solve it. The bug.
So what am I to do? Come out and come back in?
Higgs, you're the one who's encountered the bug.
I haven't encountered it, but other people have. It was solved by exiting and rejoining the server, but I don't know if that'll work now that we're in the race.
It will. You can rejoin during a race. You will be quite behind, but...
Yeah, I got 20 seconds more if I can take up.
The race already started?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, no.
Whoa, carnage.
Oh boy.
Ow. I was gonna say, better... Yeah, no kidding, no time gained. I got hit off the track. Alright, where am I? I am behind Martin Hughes. And ahead of John Barker.
That's one way to do it.
Sorry about that. The guy in the Porsche was like all over the shop.
It's a long race, so it is not over just because we've had a bad start. I should not. I'm actually think we're actually in the same spot we qualified. Ironically, just the
that sausage
cars
curve
around me have changed.
Got me too.
Has a lot of kills, that thing.
Not really sure.
Killed me a few times,
I
more than a
I
few.
don't have a great breaking point for that.
that's how you lose 8 places.
Someone in the pits.
I think I've got a target on my back, guys.
Don't tell him about the kick me sign. Safety rating went up on that lap. What the hell is that noise? That is straight up insanity. That was a safety increasing lap. What the hell? Demetrius Sividice.
How can that one hit of a curb just give you 11 seconds extra?
Which curb did you hit?
A sausage curb.
Oh, yeah, that'll easily fuck up everything on the car.
If you see the sausage in real life, you'll know.
It's huge.
Oh, is it? That's what she said.
No track cut penalty, surprisingly enough.
I'm trying to concentrate, god damn it.
Lose a spot to John Barker, though. No time gained. That one I can't blame on anyone else. That was 100% me.
Come on, Higgs, where's the quality pace?
I'm trying. I have like 90 liters in here.
Why?
Why?
Cause I didn't want to take much at my pit stop.
It's gonna cost you 30 seconds no
Why?
matter what.
Yeah.
You just lost the race there.
Oh shit! I just realized I just did the same thing. Got 100 liters on. Totally
That's not
forgot
the right
about
thing to
those
do.
30 seconds.
Please tell me you didn't qualify with that.
Fuel's not mandatory, right?
It's not mandatory, but if you haven't noticed, the pit stops are 30 seconds minimum. You can't go faster
I
than
haven't
30
noticed.
seconds. Because there's technically the game is simulating a driver change. That's why, yeah, you don't have to take fuel, but you should. You're stuck
Is
in
it
the pits
posted
anyways.
anywhere?
I
All I
was
saw was tires are mandatory, fuel is encouraged, which I didn't understand, so I ignored it.
It's been this way in ACC for like a year, Travis.
yeah.
This is the way.
Oh, well, I guess I've been losing races that way the whole time, because I have never taken fuel during our little pit stops.
I mean, I kind of hope you did in some of the enduro races because those were actually.
Well, yeah, the
No, he
enduros,
didn't
obviously.
go through.
But
Finish.
the sprint races, I never take.
Yeah, the pit stops are 30 seconds minimum to simulate a driver swap.
Goddamn, I love finding this shit out. I'm hitting that fucking Twinkie every lap.
The Twinkie, that's a new name.
I mean, I feel like the Twinkie's gonna end your race before this becomes a problem, if we're being honest.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't know how I'm still driving. Like, literally, I've hit it every lap. And I mean hit, like full airborne hit.
Thanks for the heads up, Mike. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, from Hughes' spinning. Right.
Oh,
Yeah, he does that a little bit. I think he's having a hard time with the car.
what happened there, Wayne?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think I finally fucked it.
I pray not for a back marker not to hit the curb. when I'm trying to pass them.
From the sounds of it, it seems like guys at the front are the ones hitting the curb, and the back markers are
God
away from
damn it!
Travis!
I knew you liked Twinkies, but damn.
Thing's in a really bad spot, man. I mean, it's just like right there. And the bad part is, I did not hit it. I haven't hit it once in all of the practice or the qualifying. Never hit it. And now the race, I hit it every lap.
Can we all just pray for Mike to hit it?
No.
Wrong, Mike. The other way's fine.
I know what Mike you're talking about, and no.
How is this Ferrari is getting such a good exit?
I feel like that's a corner.
Watch
I'm
it,
losing
Dimitri.
A ton of time.
Yeah, good exit, but shit breaking there. The
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left.
Ooh, nice little move, Douglas. Nice little swap around. I'm not gonna see the.
oh, you guys are optimistic.
Line to you though. I should be able to hold it through here, I think. Yep. Can't make up my mind if that feels better in third gear or second gear.
Ha! Fuck that Twinkie.
Oh shit, shit.
Mike, this way.
That was embarrassing. Alright, where are we? We're 16th place. Quite a bit ahead of Hughes, Nash, and Esh. To be honest, it doesn't feel like we're actually really fighting with Douglas and Demetrius. They qualified quite high.
Ooh, I nearly hit it.
Needless to say, don't know Kyalami too well. Used to play it a lot back in the old school Superbike games in like the early to mid 2000s. But it's generally not been in any like sim racing games I've ever owned, so it's a little problematic. Whoa, randomly 6/10 up. Don't fully understand that, but okay. Per usual pit stop strategy, we're looking at probably slightly over halfway through the race.
Oh, Lentini hit the curb.
Really can't grasp this part of the track. I really should actually just look at the map. Probably would help me. So I guess I just can't find like a reference landmark. Whoa. Little slide there. Car is largely feeling fine, so I cannot in any way blame the car. Probably actually need to do that in third gear. Hughes in the pits. 145s for the two cars ahead of me and a 148 for me, so needless to say, not promising. I think I'll like this track though when I get the hang of it, to be honest. It's kind of the
Thanks,
crown
babe.
jewel of the DLC is kind of the new track to feel, and obviously I'd love to get way better acquainted for it.
No, Hughes, stay in the pit lane. Good boy.
I'm guessing the pit window opens in 7 minutes.
Yes, sir. Well, 7 and change. Fronts are a little bit low. I might want to increase the pressures at the pit stop. Also depends on how much the track starts cooling. We don't have the Suzuka problem of the night shift coming into play here. With a hour-long race, we didn't really bother with any kind of time transitions. To be honest, the guy I probably want to catch is Dixon Hurst, who's about 20 seconds up the road. We'll check where I am in relation to him at the end of next lap. He's kind of a guy I normally outpace, but who was showing some odd pace in the practice session. I keep getting a lot of time through the section right before that, and I'm pointing as if that, you know, will as if that will be seen. Like 5-6 tenths, but I'm just losing it over the rest of the lap. So I need to find a comfortable.
This is such a fun track, but trying to drive a broken McLaren around isn't that.
Well, trying to drive a broken McLaren on any track is probably not the greatest experience of your life.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is I really like this track because it's the first time I'm driving it, and this car is ruining. Well, the broken car is ruining it.
I'm a little puzzled why you brought a McLaren. You're going to be racing in an Aston Martin in the series here, so I would have used this as a practice run.
I've been trying different cars out in this series.
I've been trying out cars that I know are strong to the track.
Well, my personal best, at least. Lost 3 tenths to Hurst, though, so my hope that I would be able to catch Dixon Hurst may be misplaced. I mean, he's plenty of time. It may yet happen, but it does feel like
You should see this track at sunset. It's
Dixon's
pretty
got
spectacular.
some proper pace.
Oh, I know that.
Mike Stockmill is not too far away to put me a lap down. Not like not imminent or anything. Probably about 5 laps.
Not again, Travis.
I don't know how this thing's still in one piece. The right front should be just laying on the side of the road somewhere.
You remind me of that character in Zombieland, the Lost Twinkies.
Ah, Tallahassee.
Cute.
Couple of track limit warnings, but nothing official because I have not gained time anytime. I'm losing ground to Ash. Not surprising. He qualified. He pitted, so like that's why he's behind me.
I just see a big BMW zooming off to the distance.
So he's coming. Stockmill's coming. Kind of fucked that turn up. But not as bad as Travis has been doing with the sausage curb.
Did you make a mistake?
Other than the fuel, no. Not a big one.
Where'd you go, Santa?
What's that, buddy?
So where'd you go, man? You was up here earlier. What happened to you?
120 liters of fuel.
They must be thirsty.
I need 115 to get to the end.
116 here.
Wow. Either I'm getting really good fuel economy, or they fucked up the calculations on this car. Because I only need about 90.
Whoa.
Like 105 for the Beamer.
At this point, just cruising. Trying to find a good groove, at least.
And Race Ram is actually the thirstiest of the ADAC cars.
I think in real life it's on the upper end of fuel consumption, but there are thirstier.
I imagine all turbo cars are, right?
Still not sure how hard to brake for that turn, or to be honest, of all, I feel like it's actually a no brake turn, and I'm just not handling it well. Where are we on relation? Esh is 10 seconds behind. Leaders are 12. Pit lane is opening very shortly. We could pit now. Also, that sucks for Demetrius because he started to do lap right when the pit window opened. Oh no, he's in the pits. Just not sure if that's gonna... Is that gonna count as his mandatory? I don't know. Find out. Not bad that lap. 47.6. I mean, still ludicrously off the leader's pace, but like at 4 yeah, and 3 seconds slower than the car chasing me, but comparing myself strictly to myself, not terrible. As my best has been a 47.2 in this race, and I think I did like a 46.8 in qualifying, I think.
Thanks, babe.
47 flat. New personal best, if nothing else. I would like to go another 7 minutes and change. One, because that's about halfway, and two, because that'll give me a really accurate fuel rating. Right now I've used up about 32 liters, which suggests that I am overfueling. And also the comments by Travis and by Mike Stockmill about their fuel consumption numbers does suggest that I am definitively overfueling at 113 for the, or 116 for the race. So I suspect the actual figure will be somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to even 20 liters less than what was calculated. I do admittedly find that the ACC fuel calculations are a bit weird in the sense that they seem to change for kind of no reason. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. In practice, it's getting 3.1, and then randomly in qualifying, it was like, nah, boss, we're going to use about 2.8. It's like, I don't want to trust that number because I don't want to run out of gas. So I use the 3.1 number, and it's definitely looking like that was too high. Or 3.2, pardon me.
That's a cool livery. I'm familiar with that one, Mike.
It's the South African flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only ran this race. I've been running kind of a tribute livery to each track that we've been at. Go, go, go. I'm not stable around this track.
You mean any track?
I'm usually stable, I'm just slow. Here I'm actually like legitimately kind of dangerous.
Potato, potato.
I didn't get enough practice. I've been looking for my sister's dog all week, which has not helped my racing regiment.
Okay, he has a legitimate excuse.
Weirdest excuse I've ever heard, but I guess we'll call it legitimate.
I mean, I can link you up to the Facebook post that we've been sharing looking for the dog.
I'm not donating. Sorry.
No, we're not. It's nothing to donate for. We're just looking.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I love how Americans go to that conclusion immediately.
No, we don't need money. We're looking for a dog that we already own. To be clear.
Yeah. I got that. I just, normally there's a GoFundMe attached, and I'm not about that.
No, there's no GoFundMe. There's no need. We know the rough area. Like, what would we spend money on? Okay, I was trying to let you have the racing line, Higgs.
Goods.
I usually go wide that corner anyway.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. You're just an oddball. I got you.
Says the guy who's unstable around here.
I didn't practice enough. I also had a weird ear thing that was making using headphones really uncomfortable. And there is no other sound source on this PC. And I've been messing with the custom entry list thing, which didn't work today, so that was a waste of time. Not really, I'll get it working, but... I don't get that part of the track. I don't know what it is. I can't remember it. Is
oh
what it
shit!
comes down
That
to.
Ash has really high ping. going everywhere.
Still ahead of some people, if that's any remote consolation. But this is, I mean, I was worse at Bathurst, I suppose.
Yes, he's letting me by. Thank you.
I was debating.
Mike, you're being hunted down.
Pumping up the fronts, but
Oh, I have smashed her real good.
Yeah, he's quickly.
I'm not sure who's behind me. Once I get done this lap, I'm going to swap over to the there we go. Vic Nash and Simeonitis, who's pitted and will be fast to me, and Vandervalk, who will also be a fair bit faster than me, I think. Justin Swan rejoins ahead of us, but he is pitted, so not really someone we're racing. In the very stylish, very classic row Porsche. That's Sebastian Louis Alexander through. Not sure about some of these ESR regulars' attitudes towards blue flags, so I'm really kind of being overly nice. Yeah, so we're looking at a fair bit less in fuel, so 17 laps halfway. Well, part of it also is that I was kind of, I think, optimistic about what kind of lap pace I would have, and that's not been the case, so I'm probably going to lose 2 laps on my prediction right there. Right there is 6 liters. So we're going to be pitting with about I don't know, 12 liters left. Means we went halfway on 48 liters. Let's put 40 in, which is probably still too much, to be honest. I've not really done this pit lane enough to trust myself on the matter. So yeah, there we go. Let's go 40. We'll do what we can. Picking up about 4 seconds extra in the pits anyways due to some minor repairs. And of course, fucking up the pit stop in typical me fashion. Not that it really matters. We are not today. We are not competing with anyone. This was a kind of a case of a race where, like, if I was gonna skip a race, this was the one. I was a little bit too busy to prep for it, and you're seeing what happens. Not that I would have... To be clear, this is not me saying, oh, I would totally have won if I had prepped. No, I would not have. I would have... Wouldn't have even been in the top 10, but I wouldn't have been this ridiculous, I guess is what I'm getting at. With proper prep time. Alright, where are we? Dixonhurst is 37 seconds up the road. He was ahead of us before the pits as well, so that's not surprising. In fact, I don't think we really lost out to much. I think probably Simeonitis has overtaken me, and I'm still probably ahead of Vic Nash, who was ahead of before, and let's find out here. Vic Nash and Martin Hughes, who I think is just kind of out of the race. So, I mean, we're racing for a couple of points that we'll get from this, and that's about it. So, if you're coming here to see me, you know, get the glory and do well, I refer you to my Suzuka video where I did actually pretty well. This will not be one of those videos. Oh, we had drama before the start of the race with ACC not working. Letting race leader Matt Higgs, although I think that's because Stockmill is pitted and he is not, is my guess.
No problems.
Yeah, she's up to 9th place, having not pitted. And Higgs into the pits. Douglas DeGroat in the pit lane as well. We are catching Dixonhurst, so I don't know. We might have something before the end of this race to cheer about. Haven't had a good battle with Dixon in a bit. Hoping to see more of him on the track. So it'd be nice if that could be a nice fight towards the end. Give you guys something to enjoy. Other than me randomly running off the track and, you know, being in generally a terrible, terrible peon of a driver. The one thing I don't like is that it resets the interval time.
There's something wrong with the ACC again. Like if you have the automatic pit limiter on and you exit the pits, it'll leave your pit limiter on.
Didn't have that problem myself, but you could report it.
That's what happened for me. And then I had to, you know, reset it. Cycling the menus again, then turned it off.
Well, you could map a button to it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Hughes is in the pits, so we are realistically just beating one person on track. 47.
No,
good.
Barker.
I mean, it doesn't reset my. To go back to the whole point, it doesn't reset my fastest lap or anything. Like you can still see, I did a 47 almost flat, but the gap looker resets itself, and I guess it makes sense because in theory it's a driver change, whatever. You want to compare yourself to yourself. The track conditions have changed, the you know, the whatever, the various things. But I don't know, to me it's kind of annoying. I guess it's taking realism to a unnecessary point, if that makes any sense. Like, the drivers didn't swap, and to be honest, we're not staring at tremendously different track conditions here. It's only been 30 minutes. We do have a ×2 time multiplier. I need to stop braking there. We do have a ×2 multiplier on, so, you know, make it an hour and a bit. We're approaching 80 minutes of track time and 40 minutes of real life. But like, you can see the tires, they're not, no super difference in PSI rating right now. I don't know what the track temp was before, but I can't, like, you know, it's 33 degrees. It's not a cold track. Put it that way. Vandervalk in the pits. So at least for the time being, we will be ahead of Joel. But God, are we just not competitive today? And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It was a tough week and a lot of frustration with dealing with the custom entry list, and then only for it to not work. And I mean, some of the people in this race are gonna watch this, so I don't want to really insult them, but the not reading, the illiteracy.
Wow.
Of some of the people.
Merc power.
Actually, I do wonder where Wayne and John got to. Kind of surprised to not see Wayne around, at least kind of like in the vicinity of me. Because he did not he qualified terribly. He was the lowest. Now Wayne, you know, faith in Wayne over the course of a race to, you know, figure out whatever his problem was. That was not actually intentional, but we'll do it. And not the smartest rejoin, because I didn't realize Travis was coming.
Man, about ate the bumper of one Michael Magus.
Yeah, I didn't see you. I didn't realize you were right on Swan's tail. That was my bad. Not a terribly safe rejoin. So Vandervalk and Nash are the two cars actually behind me on track now. We are battling for position.
Just realized you said Swan's tail.
Jesus.
No, Swan, we could have had a battle.
Not what I was gonna say. Not really sure how hard I'm gonna fight Vandervalk.
Sorry, I've been chasing his ass in Porsches for years. I'll get him.
Vandervalk is a lot faster than what I'm doing.
I just gotta knock off the rest of the rust.
Like I'm kind of in a really bad spot actually with this race, because it's not only that I'm slow.
So you guys friends?
It's that I'm not.
I hate his ass, but you know, I drive with him sometimes.
It's that there's really not even anyone really in my ballpark. I guess maybe Vic Nash. Like it'd be nice. Like it'd be nice if we were running, you know, 17th
Porsche is really slow in the straight,
and whoever was in 16th was.
I can't even keep up in the slipstream.
Really, whoever was in 16th place was like, you know, really close
Thanks,
to
Wayne.
my lap times. And the guy in
No
17th
problem.
place was really, or in 18th
Now
place
give me a
was really
tow.
close. That's not really the case we have here.
Hey,
I'll do my best.
don't give him a toe.
I'm pretty much the slowest to second slowest car on the field. There's just not really anyone to fight with. So it's a little bit shame. This will be one of the weakest videos probably I've put out during my brief little onboard racing career, and I'm
Alright,
getting
keep up.
a low battery signal from my headset, which is weird because it was plugged in. So sound may cut off for me here. Shouldn't cut out for you guys, but it'll cut out for me, and that'll be an interesting bit of not being able to hear the chat or the car. Might be like super serene and peaceful. Who knows? It's not the headset that you're hearing the mic from, so you guys will still.
Okay, I'm for you, Demetrios.
Blue snowball, which I'm going to.
You know we're not fighting for position, right?
With new locations.
I'm not as fast as I was last week.
There's no way I'm catching the top 2, so.
Well, that's negative thinking.
That rejoin was incredibly dangerous. Oh my god, I pooped.
That made me pee a little.
And plus, Higgs, my tires are 25 minutes old.
I think good pace actually, 45.7. So lap times at least are going.
Must have pitted early.
I waited for a second outside the actual from the pit thing. For the pit entry, I literally nearly stopped the car to wait for the 1 second for the pit window.
Vandervalk catching me quite quickly. Probably the leaders will go through one more time on me as well, I would think. They're 16 laps or seconds behind right now. I'm losing, call it 5 seconds a lap.
I'll go inside here.
So in about 3 laps time. Actually, probably a little bit more than that. There's the headset beeping at me again.
Oh, how come you're not in a bloody Lambo?
No, this is an Audi.
Yeah, you're usually in a...
He's picking cars he believes are strong at the tracks we go to. In fairness, his 2 teammates aren't here, so...
Well, Tom is.
Oh, is Tom here? I didn't even know Tom was here. I have not even seen him the whole race.
It's because I'm too far ahead of you.
Well, you haven't even lapped me, though!
How about both of you get faster?
And I mean, everybody's way ahead of me, so that's not surprising. I'm in second last place.
Unlucky, Wayne.
Well, fourth last, but two of the guys behind me have not left the pits in a while. I think they're done.
Somebody molested my 50 board on the last turn.
Use the orange thing on the barrier instead.
In the words of Shaggy, it wasn't me. I have video proof.
Thanks, Vic.
I don't think I've taken out any of the boards. Definitely, if I have, it's not the last turn. Not really been able to replicate that minute 45 lap, which is.
Oh no! Oh, Vic, that was a close one. That was gonna be a bad place for you to spin.
That's a new livery for Vandervalk. Custom, I think.
I did.
This is 4 position, but I don't know how hard I really want to fight for the position. Like it feels like it is air quotes a fight for position, but it is a inevitable overtake with the pace differential. I didn't catch what lap he did there. you guys could, you know, rewind the video and maybe tell, but it is, like, you know, north of... it is multiple seconds ahead.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Gave me a little shunt, which was just, I don't know, probably deserved, but bad safety rating practice. Who's that out of us? Max Simmons. Oh, he did make it. Haven't seen him all race. Not running his anime car, but rather a Ferrari.
Come on, catch up to me. I know you gonna.
Trying.
I don't know. With his relationship with the Twinkie, I wouldn't take anything for given.
That's precisely where he catches me, because I avoid it at all costs.
He cannot help it that he has a forbidden love for the Twinkie. Oh, overshifted down there. I mean, earlier in this race, if you told me I was running like 46s, I'd have been pretty happy. But because like this is like we're at like what my qualifying time was right now, so. I mean, if nothing else, I have gotten better at the track as the race has gone on. It is still not good in any way, shape, or form. It is still, I want to say 2 laps down and probably 3 by the end of the race.
I just discovered a sausage that I'd never seen before.
Wow, sorry. You, yep. That was me.
I knew you were gonna send it.
I'm trying to. You just broke a lot more than I thought you were going to. It scared me. I had a panic.
How was Justin not beating Travis on the brakes?
I had a feeling you were gonna go throw it in there, so I wanted to make sure, and good thing I...
This has been a decent lap, actually. Again, when I say decent, I mean, you know, we're watching Vandervalk disappear.
Woo, Twinkie.
A little mess up there. That'll kill the lap. Let's see what Vandervalk does for a lap time. Uh, 44.3. Yeah, so he's a second and a half
coming through, Vic.
Faster than our fastest lap right now. I have no idea if that's even a good lap time for him. We are gonna have...
Vic, get out of the way!
Didn't see us, sorry. You're right behind Lewis.
Sorry, he's running me off the road there.
People getting testy with the blue flags. Which is kind of rude, I've always thought. Like, I mean, especially with the pace differential we're seeing today. Like, Vic's behind us. Behind me, I should say. And I'm going to say at best is running my lap times. At no point in this race have I noticed like Vic Nash coming up to me gap-wise and catching up to me. So like at best he's running 46, 47s. Like, that's way off the pace of the leaders. Like, Jesus, guys. You get through easily. This is not to say that, like,
thanks, Vic.
Bad behavior under a blue flag is not a thing. It is not a thing that exists or whatever. It's like no. There are times when people are being numpties under blue flags. That's a thing that will happen. For example, when I almost killed Travis, that was me being a numpty dumbass. And to be honest, if this were a stewarded race, Travis would have 100% grounds to be like, this guy's an idiot. Give him a penalty or a ban or whatever based on their current license status. Definitely a tier 2 penalty. Probably a tier, maybe even a tier 3. That could be construed as dangerous driving. We don't see a lot of tier 3s, so it's hard to say what a tier 3 really is. Beyond, like, blatantly trying to take someone out. A certain Dutchman at Indianapolis comes to mind. Or something immensely dumb, like a certain Australian who hit me in the ass at Motegi Ring in the entrance to the pit lane. And put us both into serious damage and serious danger and almost blocking pit lane. Like, that would be an example. As time runs down here. Probably 4 laps to go. Be my guess. Fuel's actually pretty bang on. I got about 5 laps left. And, yeah, it's actually, the fuel wasn't too off. I was kind of worried it was going to be, like, ridiculously off, but turns out, you know, peel 10 liters away, and you're fairly good to go. Should have started a little bit lighter. Probably about 5 liters lighter, I would imagine. Would have been optimal. But, you can only go with the numbers you have. Probably be lapped by Matt Higgs, and they'll probably end the day, at least from that point of view.
It's okay, I didn't hit anything.
Is Max Simmons. In his Ferrari. Very non-Max Simmons-y car, to be honest. Max is, like, normally kind of a brightly colored guy, so I'm a little puzzled, to be honest. What he's doing in that thing. Like, I know you have a blue flag here, but it's clear that your car is not moving super healthily, so I don't know about this, yeah, I don't know about this driving by him. There's, like, some clear distressed body language going on there. Like, I don't normally like to take a lap back, especially when I'm not really racing anyone and it doesn't serve me any good, but, like, I don't want to be driving behind that. Want to get my lap back and drive away, preferably. headset again. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's losing the signal from the wireless transceiver. That would be my guess. It's never done this before. Except when I've, like, you know, forgotten to charge it or whatever. But it's... I mean, it was on the charger. I guess I can't prove that it charged until I look at the battery meter. Which I cannot do while driving, so we'll check that out later.
Louis, I may try to pass you this time.
It feels really weird, and also the fact that Louis not on comms makes it both weird and kind of weird. Oh, I forgot to brake. Whoa. And well, I mean that conveniently gets us Higgs through. So there is that. How is my consistency up to 90? This race has been terrible. How is my safety rating up to 85? This race has been terrible. I don't understand anymore. I don't get it. I've lost the plot.
Please tell me this is the last lap.
I just entered it.
Oh, shit. Well, hurry up. I gotta make another one. Come past me.
90 liters, eh?
Well, my calculations gave me 94. I put 96 in the car. I think I should have put about 100.
Simmons just pitted as well.
I think his car was messed up. I unlapped myself on him because he was moving kind of weirdly.
You know his car's damaged when?
Yeah, when I overtake someone, you know, had previously lapped me. It's usually a sign.
And it doesn't help that the fuel gauge, or the fuel counter, or whatever you want to call it, counts up in this car instead of down. And it resets at the pit stop, so complete guessing game here, but I don't think I have enough.
I use a website that does calculations for me. You just put in how long the race is, what track, and your consumption per lap.
I just use a spreadsheet for it.
Calculator.
I think that's my first ever race at Kyalami that I haven't hit that sausage curb at.
Sorry, Louis.
Yeah, my fuel came out perfect, although I did have the wrong amount on the pit stop initially. Not a good race. Got randomly promoted to 17th at the end.
I still have 5 laps of fuel remaining,
which is strange.
I have like 15, 16 liters left.
I have exactly 1 lap and about a half liter.
And I was carrying that throughout the race.
I got 1 lap left.
Where did you end up, Doug? don't know if I got you at the end.
13, 15.
Oh, so I did get you.
I think
I
so.
must have. I think I got through you during my pit stop.
Yeah, I think 13th.
So fastest lap.
Yep,
of
I just ran out. I definitely wouldn't have had enough to make another one.
7.
Hey, Coconuts, I enjoyed it.
I didn't even make it back pit stop.
Good race.
Good race.
Thanks.
Congrats,
Keep
Lentini.
racing.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
Sorry, Vic. I was in hot pursuit there when we got together.